and she used to be a regular performer at Dangerfield's Comedy Club in New York City, but now she's in Arizona. You guys give it up for my good friend, Phyllis Boring.
Okay, I think we've already, what? Okay. I think we've already established I'm not 25, but in cat years, I'm only 14. But before I start my routine, I gotta tell you something just happened that upset me. Right while we were parking our car, I overheard a woman say, "Old people have a smell." Well, sure we do. Mine is beer and marijuana. Is this a ganji crowd? Can I hear mother's milk to me? Hey, listen, you guys. I put the Jew in marijuana. The only thing is my husband won't go out shopping with me if I'm stoned, because last week we were in Food City, passed a toy exhibit, grabbed a teddy, and I went, "Daddy, please." I was sitting right in the car, too. But let me tell you guys where I'm coming from, okay? I'm on the cusp of see-through panties and Depends. You know what Depends are? They're diapers for old people, man. And you know, some women have so much trouble with aging, they'll put anything on their face if they think it'll make them look younger. My girlfriend uses Preparation H on her face. Preparation H! What if her date says, "Gee, hon, you look great, but what's that smell?" Wouldn't you feel like an asshole? I would. But anyway, I'm not so worried about aging. It's my infrastructure is breaking down. Give you an example. I signed up for Kundalini Yoga. Why? I thought it said cunnilingus yoga. You should have seen their faces when I showed up in my crotchless pants. If these lips could speak. But even worse, last week, a good friend, well, a former good friend, invited me to a La-di-da charity event. Well, I'm so fidgety, so he leans over and says to me, "Would you please sit on your hands and stay in your place?" But I thought he said, "Will you please pull down your pants and sit on my face?" So I did. Listen, I'm not happy about the changes in my body. Like my boobs are sagging. Yeah, my cups runneth over. I used to be a 34B. Now I'm a 34 long. I mean, I've seen guys at the beach with more uplift than me. Oh, and when I say my boobs are going south, I'm not talking Miami Beach. No. Right about now, they're crossing the equator. Do you fucking people know where the equator is? Okay. Well, it's not so bad in the winter because I keep my knees warm. I don't even know where my nipples are. I haven't seen them in months. So, anyway, some women can wear stretch brassieres. I had to get a winch. Oh, and just to make my day complete, okay? This morning I read, as a woman ages, her vagina drops. Well, I guess I'll have to start dating shorter guys. these lips could speak. Okay, where am I now? Oh, but I don't want you guys to get all happy about this vagina business, because gravity is not your friend either. What happens to Mr. Testicles? Swing low. Swing low. But listen, it's not all bad news. I got to create the signature drink for seniors. It's equal parts vodka and prune juice. We call it the plunger. Listen, but I know you young girls, no, you can't relate. You get up off a chair and everything gets up with you. Bitch. I get up off a chair, I have to do an inventory. Oh, I left my behind. Anyway, but no, what am I going to say next? I lose my place a lot because I'm stoned, basically. Is what's happening. I get a kick out of the fact that we all come on the scene so naive. The dating scene, the sex scene. Like, girls, did we have any idea how boring a hand job is? Guys, would you do us a favor? Leave the TV on. We keep losing that. Oh, I learned so much from my high school Chinese boyfriend, Wow Hung. He was a brilliant student when he that's okay, I'll wait. He was a brilliant student. You know, when he finally located my G-spot, he highlighted it. It tickled. If these lips could speak. Let me hear you guys. If these lips could speak. But I've always had a lot of problem with commitment. I mean, can you believe I've been divorced twice? I've got an ex and a Dos Equis. Now, my first husband, my starter husband, he was so conservative, he had pinstripes on his penis. And he had the nerve to call me immature when he was the one who always hid my Barbie dolls. Now, my last husband, oh my God, he was abusive. He would say over and over again, your problem is you always overreact. So I shot him. L'chaim. Anyway, now I've been dating younger guys. Check this out. Some guy asked me out. I could have been his mother. Oh, fuck it, his grandmother. And I wondered, what would it be like to discipline this kid? Go to your room. I'll meet you there in a minute. I was so embarrassed when he came to pick me up what my neighbors would say. I asked him to carry a Domino's box. That was a great delivery. Because at those lips, well, I am a little bit off tonight because I recently saw something that really threw me. Have you ever seen an uncircumcised penis? Oh, I just got a light. Did I get a light? I think I did, okay. Did you ever see anything that looked like, it looks like the Cape Crusader. I didn't know whether to say, fuck me or save me. Last night I was so stressed. I was going to Mass headache. For a long time, my only sex has been getting patted down at the airport. Okay, I only have another minute, so I always like to say a brief word about oral sex. More. And girls, here's a tip to get your partner to give you oral sex. Douche with vodka. I'm a great fan, but I wonder how much time do I have? So I decided to get a tattoo on my labia. Raise your hand if you don't know where the labia is. Do you know where the labia is? He knows where it is. I'm getting a tattoo on my labia, and it's going to say, Best of Eden by 2022. You've been a lot of fun. Thank you so much.
Keep it going for Phyllis Foreign. Yeah. Man, I always wondered, did an older woman still do